What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we are going to be talking about the best shooting pistols you can buy. So in order for a gun to be on this list, it needs to be a production pistol available for purchase as is.
She moves.
It needs to have a really good track record of reliability and durability. It also needs to be easy to use. So easy not only to shoot accurately and fast, but also be able to reload really well and clear malfunctions and things of that nature. The most important category on today's list is in fact going to be speed and accuracy together. Before I start the video, I want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. We mention you guys in every video because you help keep the channel moving. Because of that, we do a monthly giveaway that I'm going to be doing next week for a K-Bar knife and for an Ontario Rad 3 knife. I also want to mention ammo.com, a longtime supporter of the channel. I'll leave a link in the description below for $20 off any order of $200 or more. Now let's get into number 5. And number 5 is going to be our polymer pistol choice. For a full-size polymer pistol, what is the best shooting gun? I'm going to go with the CZ P10F. Now this pistol came out this year, and it is the full-size version of the very popular P10C from CZ. It is a striker-fired polymer frame pistol that is right around 27 ounces, very lightweight, easy to carry. It has a 4.5 inch barrel, so it is full size but not too big that you couldn't carry it anyway, and it controls recoil and is very accurate. The pistol itself is very reliable. I have about 2,000 rounds through mine now with zero malfunctions. It also is extremely accurate due to the pretty decent sights that comes on the pistol from the factory and the pretty excellent trigger from the factory. Now, as I said in this video, accuracy isn't going to be everything. You have to be able to get that accuracy at speed, and in that, the CZ P10F excels. It is extremely fast shooting. The reset on the trigger is very crisp and very short, and the bore axis, along with the entire design of the pistol, allows you to get a very high grip, allowing you to shoot the pistol very quickly, very fast, and very accurate all at the same time. The CZ P10F is also very easy to get. Available in almost every gun store these days, and I've seen it for around $400 to $500, some prices as low as $370. So shoots very well out of the box, no need to change anything, and it's pretty cheap. That's why it's number 5 on the list. Now getting into number 4, I want to talk about the best shooting striker-fired pistol, a steel frame version, the PPQ steel frame match. Now this pistol also came out this year, and it was my favorite shooting pistol of the year. Steel frame version of the very popular PPQ Q5 match, which has an excellent trigger, probably the best trigger of any polymer pistol, and they decided just to put a steel frame on it to add a little bit more weight to reduce that recoil, and it really helped. One of the detriments of the polymer version is that it is extremely accurate but kind of hard to shoot at speed because it has a lot of recoil. Well, if you add about 15 ounces of weight, most of it towards the front with that heavy dust cover, you're going to change the recoil of the pistol dramatically, and they did. Not only does it have an excellent trigger, 5.5 pounds, but you can get marksman triggers with it that go as low as 3 pounds, but you also have awesome sights right from the factory, wide cuts, and you have that very heavy lower frame, making the recoil almost non-existent in comparison to the polymer frame version. It has a 5-inch barrel. It's around 42 ounces, making it about the same weight as a 1911. So even though it is a little too hefty for me to carry, most people could still carry it fairly comfortably if that's what you choose to do with it. The only downside to it that I see is the capacity and the price tag, but neither one of those will affect how fast and accurate it will shoot. So it's not a big deal. The PPQ steel frame match comes in right around $1,500 to $1,800 depending on what version of it you get. At number 3, we're going to go with a compact polymer frame pistol. I'm going to have to choose the Archon Type B. If you want a gun small enough to carry, around the size of the Glock 19, but you want it to shoot like a full-size pistol, there really is no other choice, in my opinion, than the Archon Type B. It is a striker-fired 9mm pistol that holds 15 rounds, polymer frame, and it has a black rear and a front fiber optic sight right from the factory. It is a barrel length of about 4.25 and a weight of about 30 ounces, making it a little bit heavier than your Glock 19, but other than that, basically the same dimensions. The thing that makes the Archon Type B unique is it actually uses a Bergman system, which lowers the barrel and chamber to make it more in line with the magazine. That is supposed to increase feeding and reliability, and it also does reduce the recoil impulse dramatically. The muzzle flip on this gun feels a lot like a much heavier pistol, a much bigger pistol, and it shoots very, very impressive for its size and weight. It also is coupled with a pretty good striker-fired trigger.
Holy shit.
A shrunk down version of the famous Arsenal Strike 1, which kind of made a big splash a couple of years ago, but since then has totally fizzled out due to production constraints and lots of other legality issues. But Archon picked this gun up and made a smaller version of it, a compact carry version that everyone usually wants in the first place, because that's really what you're going to do with a handgun. Some of the controversy with this gun is some of the reviewers, including myself, first got this pistol. It had some quirks out of the box that made it less reliable than desired. However, Archon has since fixed those issues, which makes it a pretty decent pistol. A couple other downsides is that the grip is not the best, but it does work, and it's fairly expensive at around $900. Can you get lots of guns for cheaper? Yes, you can. Can you get a lighter weight carry gun? Yes, you can. But can you get one that shoots better than the Archon Type B? No, you can't. At number 2 is the best shooting double action on the list, and that is going to be my favorite pistol, the Shadow 2. The Shadow 2 is a 5-inch 9mm double action single action that has a capacity of 17+1, and it comes with a front fiber optic with a blacked out rear, a cold hammer forged barrel, and it weighs a hefty 46.5 ounces. What makes the Shadow 2 so excellent? It shoots as good or better than almost any gun in the world, and it does it for a fairly reasonable price. The ergonomics are amazing. It has a very low bore axis and a very heavy dust cover. The slide actually sits inside the frame with CC's famous internal slide rails. Coupling the lightweight slide with the heavy dust cover, you have a very, very low recoiling pistol.
Yeah?
Also, the ergonomics allow you to get very high and very aggressive on the pistol. The checkering on the front and rear strap is awesome. The grips that come with it are also pretty awesome, allowing you to get a very tight grip to hold that pistol even tighter. So not only does it have a low recoil, but it is extremely accurate as well. As I said, it comes with a front fiber optic and a blacked out rear. The sights are very thin and very precise, and they're also adjustable. It also comes with an excellent trigger, a double action pull of around 6 to 9 pounds, depending on what type of gun you get, and a single action pull of between 3 and 4 pounds, making it very, very easy to hit even at distance. I commonly shoot this pistol at 100 yards with no issues whatsoever. You can go a step further with the Shadow 2 and get the Accu Shadow 2 like I have, where you get a Accu bushing on the front of the barrel, making that pistol even more accurate, and a finely tuned CZ custom trigger, which makes you even more accurate on top of that, to the point to where you can shoot 2 to 4 inch groups at 50 yards, making it one of the most accurate pistols on the market. And as I said, it has very low recoil because of the hefty weight, lightweight slide with heavy dust cover. So not only are you very accurate, but you are very fast. And if you put those two together, you can really, really shoot much better than you could with some other pistols with the Shadow 2. And the price on the Shadow 2, you can get them for as low as $1,000 on Gunbroker if you look. But if you're looking for an AccuShadow, which is what I would recommend, you are going to find them somewhere between $1,600 and $1,800. But trust me, it's money well spent. Now we'll get to a couple of honorable mentions real quick. For one reason or another, these pistols just didn't quite make the list. First honorable mention is going to be the Browning High Power. If this list happened 60 years ago, the Browning High Power would probably be number 1. I also want to mention the M&P 2.0 5-inch, another excellent shooting pistol. Very accurate, very fast, especially for the money. The Glock 34 is also another great choice if you want a super lightweight full-size gun and you don't like the CCP-10F. Feel free to go with the M&P or the Glock 34. I want to mention the Alien pistol as well. The Alien pistol could be number 1 on this list. However, it is not available currently for people like me to purchase, so I have yet to try one. Now it's time for number 1. And I think some people probably could guess what this is before even watching this list, but it has to be number 1 because it is the best. And that is the 2011/1911, predominantly the 2011, which actually is a double stack 1911. A 5-inch single action pistol, usually a 9mm 40 or 45. However, these pistols can come in any caliber that you'd like. The 2011s usually have a capacity of 22 to 27 rounds, and the 1911 usually has a capacity of around 7 to 10 rounds. 2011 pistols are a little bit more unique than the 1911 besides just the capacity, whereas usually this slide is steel, the frame is aluminum, and the grip module is polymer. Now, what makes the 2011-1911 the best shooting gun? First off, the world-renowned ergonomics. The pistol just feels good in your hand, whether it be a single or double stack. The safety helps you press down on the gun and hold that pistol under recoil just a little bit better. Low recoil impulse is due to the good ergonomics and very heavy weight of a 2011 or 1911. Usually 2011s can run somewhere between 46 and 52 ounces, making it very heavy, and it helps tame that recoil quite a bit. Also, you can customize your grips to any way you want them. If you want thin grips, thick grips, 2011s actually come with grip modules, so you can buy whatever grip size you want, whether it be polymer, aluminum, steel, whatever it may be, with whatever texture that you want, and you can easily install it. Trust me, even I can do it. It also has weighted mag wells, and it comes with whatever sights and accessories that you could want to shoot that pistol under recoil. Now, what makes it the best shooting gun in the world is 100% the single action trigger. There is no better trigger on the market than the 1911/2011 pistol. It is straight back to the rear, eliminating some of that fulcrum trouble that some people have, and it's also extremely light. A lot of custom 1911s or 2011s come with a 2-pound trigger. Probably a third to a fifth of what normal trigger weight you're going to get with a common pistol that you buy from your dealer, whether it be a Glock or a SIG or whatever. So that low weight and very short travel of that amazing trigger doesn't allow for much fuckery when you're shooting the pistol. When you miss, it's almost always trigger control. That is the most important part about the fundamentals of shooting a handgun. So if you eliminate a lot of the variables with the hardest part of shooting a handgun, you're gonna have a handgun that almost feels like cheating. It really does. It feels like playing a video game on easy mode when you shoot a tuned up 2011. Having a 27-round magazine capacity with a gun that weighs 50 ounces and has a 2-pound trigger is just so easy to shoot that I can't even describe you, which is why almost every major competition shooter uses these guns for competition, because there just isn't anything else that really compares. The CZ is in there, but honestly, overall, the 2011 is really king. The downside to the 2011, however, is that you are going to have to pay for it. The average 2011, a cheap 2011, let's say an STI Edge or the Staccato P, comes in between $1,500 and $1,700, and highly tuned 2011s like an Atlas or even a Terran Tactical will be somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000. You can even go as high as an SVI Infinity, which can cost you $6,000 to $7,000 or even $8,000. It's incredibly expensive, but if you want the pinnacle of accuracy versus speed, you're just going to have to pay for it. If you disagree with it, leave your top 5 in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please stop by your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.
Yep.
Well, that's it. I grabbed my phone instead of a mag.